Hello, YouTube. How do I start? Well, I guess I'm just going to jump right into it. Unfortunately, my Uber account has been deactivated. Ever since then, I've been feeling a little depressed. You know, I got the news on August the 19th. Today is August the 20th. August the 12th, they text me, your account is near or below minimum average. If I don't bring it up to a 4.5 or higher quickly, my account can be deactivated. Well, August the 19th, I gets the text. We regret to inform you that your account has been deactivated due to issues with your service. My account was 4.49 when they deactivated it. The overall average. For the week, it was a 4.87, but the average was a 4.49 because you get a rating for the week. But I guess what they do is they average it with your overall average for, the amount of time you've been driving. Because what is, you start off with a 5. I didn't know that at first, I didn't realize that. I'm thinking, I still got a 5, but I didn't realize you get a weekly average. Well, my first week driving with Uber, it was terrible. I don't know what happened because I thought I was pretty good. I thought I did what I was supposed to do. I thought I was pretty cool, The people I picked up were okay, even though I suspect I know who the people were that gave me a bad rating. I don't really want to get into it. But I mean they didn't make me feel threatened or anything, but I just feel like it had to be them because my first week I didn't really pick that many people up. I started on a Wednesday night. My first night was July 22nd. It was on a Wednesday. I only picked up 3 people that night. Now, one of those 3 people, I don't know if it was one of them or all of them. It could have been that weekend too, because I didn't work that Friday night. I would say that Friday through night through Saturday morning, because I always work at night most of the time. So it might have been. I feel like it was the people. It had to be somebody from that Saturday night through Sunday morning, because that week, when I realized how they do the ratings, and I looked at my first week average when I got the report, it was a 3.75. I was like, whoa, why was it so low? I mean, that's bad. I mean, when you got to depend on human beings for your job, it's bad. But after that, it's all been good. It's been all good. But that first week killed me. I haven't even I didn't do Uber it hasn't even been a full month. Well, anyway, I got the news on August the 19th. We regret to inform you that your account has been deactivated. And I just, my stomach just dropped. I was like, come on, why, I'll be like, it's good, I like what I do. I like the fact I pick up people and I take them places. I see new places. I meet cool people. And it gives me something to do, and knowing that I'm doing something beneficial to the community or, to the people. Because here's people, some people, they don't realize the big picture. It's not just about Uber. You know what I mean? It's not just Uber that's benefiting from this. It's the economy. When you think about it, think about what I'm saying. It's the economy. It benefits me. It benefits my family. People I'm around, like my son or whoever I'm around me, it benefits them. But it's also beneficial to the businesses because now, being that I was working for Uber, I was spending more money because I had more money to spend. Like if I was traveling and I was stop somewhere and there's a Starbucks, I didn't care about buying a $5 something vanilla frappuccino, vanilla bean frappuccino. Them things are expensive, and always got to get large, they get expensive. Before Uber, I mean, I buy it every now and then, but unfortunately, I had a funeral to go to this weekend, which, was probably like between an 8-9 hour drive or 10 hours, depending on how many stops you make. And I bought 2 of them jokers, 2 vanilla bean frappuccinos from 2 different Starbucks. Now that, I wouldn't normally have done that. But you see how Starbucks is benefiting from Uber also? You see what I'm saying? And the dealership benefited from, I can't even talk. The dealership benefited from it because I actually bought a car, especially for Uber. Now, if it weren't for Uber, that sale wouldn't have took place at that dealership. I wouldn't have bought a car. I would have simply took the old piece of car I got and probably just threw a battery in there or whatever, or the 500 that need to be spent, whatever is wrong with it, and called it a day. But, Uber, there's requirements that has to be met for your car. And before I go further, I apologize. This video might be a little long because I'm venting right now. If you want to watch the whole thing, I hope you do, but I do apologize, man. I need to vent to somebody, and right now I want to vent to YouTube. I just need a vent, y'all. You guys just bear with me. If you're a driver out there, if you're a real driver, you understand losing a gig like this is no joke, man. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's no laughing matter. And for you riders that's rating your drivers, that's giving them bad ratings just for kicks, trust and believe when I tell you, karma will come back to bite you. You know what I'm saying? It will happen. Don't think it's funny to do that. It's not funny. Just because you got a high rating, it doesn't mean you're a better driver. It doesn't mean that, because I know I'm a good driver. To give somebody a 1 because they don't have a bottle of water is wrong. It's wrong. It's just wrong, because you could cause them to lose their job just because they didn't have a bottle of water. When there's professions out there where we really got to trust people. We have to trust them, and they do a lot worse, and they don't lose their job. So why should I lose my job? It's wrong, man. It's just wrong. But, it's how it is, man. It's bad. But I really like what I do so much. I mean, the good news is they say if I take this class, they will really consider putting me back on, and I like what I was doing so much. It's not even only about the money. It's just about what I do, or who I am as an Uber driver. I like it. It's fun. My girlfriend picked with me, she like, yeah, I know it's fun. He just holding it all in. He don't want to admit it, but I know it's fun. Because I like to see new things. I like to see new places. It's just, I like what I do. The short amount of time doing it, you know how many people told me, yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. You guys don't understand what you do for us. Uber is really a good service. It's really good. I'm not putting anybody down, but I went to one house and this lady said, do you know we've been trying to get a cab for the last 5 hours? She said, I called Uber. You got here in 5 minutes. It's that type of stuff that it makes the pay a whole lot better, Now, I've looked at certain videos on YouTube about Uber. I look at Uberman and, who's that other guy? Brian, cool people, And if you guys haven't seen these videos yet, when you see it, you know what I'm talking about. There's another guy, Sean Viper, black dude, He keeps it real, man. I'm telling you, with the stuff he was saying in his videos, he keep it real. But but anyway, I've seen videos where one of them said they've been in areas and it surged 6 times. I'm like, whoa, 6 times. I thought 2.8 was good because where I'm at, the highest I seen was 2.8. But you know what? I don't even worry about the surge. If I'm driving somewhere and I get a ping, boom, I accept everything. I never turn down anything. If I did turn it down, it's because I was having a technical difficulty. I accepted everything. The highest one I accepted, I was like 20 minutes away. I was way somewhere, and I don't know, maybe it just wasn't that many drivers because it was early, it was like 4 something in the morning. But I got a ping, and it was 20 minutes away. That's the only time that's happened because most of the time I'm only like, the highest, it'll say 7 minutes, but I end up getting there like maybe 4 or 5, I always got there within 5 minutes. But I accepted it. But they ended up canceling it. Maybe they ended up seeing another driver. I don't know. But they ended up canceling it. But the point is, I accepted it. I accept everything. But it seems like it don't matter how good of a driver you are. It's up to the rider to decide, do I want him to lose his job? And I was going to make a video. I was going to tell people that a 3 is bad. Don't rate your driver a 3 if you want them to keep driving. But now I'm looking at videos and I'm now realizing that even giving them a 4 could put them in jeopardy. If everybody gets rated a 4, if all the drivers give you a 4, you could still possibly lose your job. So I'm telling all you riders now, by all means, if you can, give your driver a 5. If he didn't make you feel threatened, if he got you from point A to B in a timely fashion and you felt comfortable in their vehicle, give them a 5. For real. I mean, they deserve it. As a driver to another driver, I know this. They deserve it. They're using their own vehicle. And that's stuff you don't know the other people that they had to take somewhere before they picked you up. If you can, don't smoke in their car, because if they pick somebody else up that don't like smoke, they may get a bad rating from the other rider. That's what you got to understand. Have some consideration. I gave all my riders a 5. I gave 2 something lower than a 5, because one kept asking me, can they smoke? And I had to keep telling them no. Then I asked them, well, what about weed? And I smoke weed. I said, no, that's worse. But then they asked me again, can I smoke? And like 5 minutes later, I'm like, no. Because I don't want my other riders to get in and it smell like smoke. I might get a bad rating, But I gave them a 4, though, which is still okay. I gave them a 4. I didn't even give them a 3, which some drivers probably would have, but I gave them a 4. Now, all my riders, I probably only gave 2 4s. Everybody else got a 5. And I had a passenger that hit me one time. She didn't mean to. She said she didn't mean to, but she was kind of drunk, and she claimed she tried to touch the chair. She tried to put her hand on the chair, the shoulder part right here. And she hit my arm. I mean, my shoulder. I mean, so at first I'm like, did she just hit me? So I turned around. I'm like, you okay? She's like, oh my God, I am so sorry. I meant to put my arm on the chair. I am so sorry. I'm like, okay. The passenger in the front seat was like, chill, don't do that. Chill, And then she started standing up, trying to turn the radio. I'm like, something you want to hear? And the guy in the front seat like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? What's wrong? You don't like the song? She's shaking her head like, I'm like, oh, here's the aux cord. You want the aux cord? Because I always get on the aux cord when they request it. She said, oh, cool. So I gave it to her, but I gave them a 4, which is still okay. Because some drivers, like I said, they would have gave them probably a 3. She hit me pretty good. I'm not going to lie, but it was nothing I couldn't handle, Some drivers will probably still give them a 5 too, but something like that. And the lowest I'm going to give you is a 4. And you really got to do something that gets me thinking, like, because some people might not be able to handle that. You know, some women might not, but I can handle it, you know, but we're different like that. People are different. But to cut this video short, you guys, I'm going to take this class. The good news is I can take a class and I can be, excuse me, I can be reactivated. So I'm asking you guys to please pray for me. Please pray that I get put back on this Uber driving, because this is serious to me, man. I really want this. I really like what I'm doing. I really like to drive, and I like to see new things, you know. It gives me something to do. And I know I'm doing something beneficial. It's not like it's just a job just for people to have a job. You know what I'm saying? You know those places where you look at people and you be like, oh, they just need a job. That's not even a real job. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to even get into it, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, it's just like they just need a job. They make up work so they can have something to do. But Uber's not like that. Uber is needed. I picked up so many people that said they don't know what they do without Uber. Something in that nature. So, please, guys, pray for me. And hopefully I'll be making another video soon that Uber has reactivated my account. So I went on, I paid the $62 and some change for the class. I know it's a lot of money, but that's how bad I want this job back. That's how bad I want it, you know. I had to pay in advance. I didn't know I was going to have to pay in advance, but when I called them to make the appointment, they said, yeah, you got to pay in advance. So I went on and did it. I paid the $62. I think $62.14 to be exact for the 5-star class. And it's not till September the 2nd. And it's only August 22nd. So I got another week and a half for the class. You know, if anybody see this video and you know the answer, could you please tell me how long do it take after you take that class? How long do it usually take to reactivate you? You know, because hopefully I want to be activated by the time Labor Day come around, because I want to be out there driving during Labor Day, you know, because I know they're going to need a lot of rides. I know they're going to be needed, you know. So, again, you guys pray for me. Pray that I get this job, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to let you go. I know this video is already kind of long, and some of you are probably tired of hearing me rant and rave or whatever I'm doing here. But if you listen to this whole video at this point, I thank you for listening. You know, and we just got to pray on it. I'm just going to have to pray on it, pray that I get put back on, you know, because I really like what I'm doing. You know, I really like it. It's not only about the money to me. It's just about it's about what I'm doing. And I'm proud to say I'm an Uber driver. So, hopefully I'll be making another video soon, you guys, that I'm reactivated. All right. Y'all have a good one.